And I say, men can say, the online bloggers are wetimi aboa pa ma ye de Nigerians nsemi ebesim pempenswe odemufo Nana Prempe no one run show no the great the Reason show and Nana Prempe ya dear papa the last time na Nana Prempe no interview ye wo fa Jataba them who say officer yeah economics with the whole thing. Then him say onya chance no a entede obesia fire Jataba no na enye easy mano. But of course okoye wo fanti ontimi nkan kase. Me sure say bebre mo hwe sa interview no. Nana Prempe na Jataba say Jataba kasa edima iboni say adentimpo and the government on enkrahini etimin potro krata de ma Igbo hine na say police for say ma omo ma kwama ni celebrate na me say hey papa ya say me na wu ken Jataba are you okay hey na me ba I am mitie papa ne ka say mu a papa no ye quite educated though. But he's questioning the government chair. Kentucky we are say right ben or wuntia or no betrocrat and their mom. Sir, na minim so say would akotene ewo traditional settings no. Inti wunnim say amanyo sem eba beto eye ye kan say eye ahinsem unim Jataba me pen real traditional name na mabo but me nim mum fancy name wo nim se amanyo sem ebeto ahinsem asase na wutisuni na de benti ena sante hene osai tutu me na na wo nti me ye frɛ me ote kokɔ eswo nana tienie ina me sanso ye de efie nana third one ya na me nka me mu nya de kyese enu ye twie nana me nka ne kese me kan na ise me pese me de ye ye me nsam na ne no o te kokɔ eso na na ohene na na pa wo etwie na na nyina ka ho ye na ye dan yewura kumase asanteme eso ye ne dia a wotimu bie enti wo betimi aka kire me say ono the king of the Igbo so say self star whatever obetimi be gina santimemu no be katre yewura say oba be di ni festival e wo ho na santehne etro krata edima police e wa santimemu say hey mo fen koma na ka je say mo pe ewirem emfa wo be ba wo kwa question yewura say e de be nti e na santehne atro krata de amana hey Jataba please me hwe no we nice man me pese man no betra sa na Ghana mpenimfo me pese man no betra tram no I swear God ye ntumi ntuye yenso enkofa Igbo fo nso no mehye yeyam enya adwuma na Igbo ohene ne the king the embattled chukudi asamo a ebeto no se Jataba yi wunimu a encheba na wakona aboboa no eno na ayeden eno na akwakoso ompeu ye ka kire ne se yam festival ontimi ni nenne ontimi ni no chena ni ye hwe de wotumi chin de ben so obekọ yam festival no way akanzuom the king of the God state will display the po ye nye ready see ebekọ nkranfo no ahinsemu but for now wono no teso wo de nasem to ho pepepepepe na so no Iboni no se no wo tumi wa honde a se na essential ba bontin be celebrate ana enumpo no wa ba be keka nkwase asem bi wo ho na me se eno no onimi bill no so Friday guys room politics of tonight we turn our lenses on the New Patriotic Party's internal elections. We take a look at how the race is playing out, the heat of the competition, and the promises candidates are making to delegates across the country. Yebesha party no. NPP party elections ni emu de ekobia namne ade. Emirikatuo womo enam epue atoya na dede pa bie Canada obi ase no ho akono yento abanama nyahwe ate boni bie ni obi akwam. Meanwhile, we are learning that the self-styled imposed or embattled king of the Igbos in Ghana, Chukwudi Jude, has mounted a spirited pushback, claiming that all went well for him at the farewell of the Nana Hima's funeral at Minsha Palace in Ashanti region. So there may be fire no de danum. Igbo for hene to a yam piebi ki kan some fumbi wo sign any moon wase ubi anya na hwe na unko come yentia anio and you see even Santene, not all people who shook hands with the Santene said, what's the meaning of that? Not all people shook hands, but you, Chukwudi, you were within the inner perimeter. Listen one more time, that you cannot open your mouth and speak rubbish. Accept the embarrassment on your head. Accept the annihilation. Accept the disgrace and bow your head in shame. You are within the inner perimeter. Take it here or here. This is who? Santehini here and you here. Within that proximity, you caught the eye. Listen to me. We are intelligence officers. We're watching you closely. You think we are kids? We were watching you closely. You are within the inner perimeter. And you were within the attention of the eye of Santehene. That Santehene saw you much more than anybody. So, take all things aside. If Santehene saw you there, within that inner perimeter, and Santehene Osetutu II did not call you, what does that mean? Se Santehene hunu so gyina ho, and one friend no, and a bafo kentinkrachi. Bafo kentinkrachi. Eye na dwuma say, hey, yiche no, and wo yiche no. Na wo hwe Santehene like this. Then from there, Osan dare to say hwenim bokane na da ho no, to wiem. Now we uti say bibi sa ubo just say you bow your head with that kind of whatever it is off your head and you bow before Sante. He's a king. You are not a king. You are an embattled king of the Igbos. And back in Nigeria, they are after you. Back in Nigeria, they are after you. You become a laughing stock in many parts of Nigeria, particularly in your Igbo land. So what is this about? You were right within the attention of the eye of Santehene. But forget about anybody who tried to stampede you. But Santehene did not call you, did he? He did not. He didn't call you. Yes, well, my producers are doing some marvelous thing. Let's perhaps have just a glance. Yes, this is somebody who is greeting Santehene. Now, look at the proximity of where Santehene is sitting. And look at where you are. Yes, this is it. Santehene has seen you already. Yes, look at you there. Look. Look at him. Yes. He's going like that. Look at him. Look at this shameful man. Yeah, that's you there. Can you imagine? That's you with your spectacles, with your beads all around your neck, isn't you? At this time, you are watching Santehene directly, and Santehene could forsake anybody, including the Chiame Kentinkrachi, that hey, allow the man to come. Why didn't he allow you? He didn't allow you to come and have shake hands. On top of this, the most embarrassing thing that cost you was also the fact that after you had your disgraceful embarrassment kind of encounter, guess what happened? The Igbo community in Ashanti region came and had a handshake with Otunfo. You think we are stupid, we are kids, we don't know what went on there. Huh? After your procession, the Igbos in Ashanti region came and then consoled Otunfo with their fans, is it 30,000 or so? And had a handshake. They were all in line. I'm going to show the video on Friday. They were all in line, came and greeted Otunfo. Neat, nice, beautiful, so respectfully. And this brings me to it shapes my mind and my way of constructing the whole thing that, look, let's all be calm here. The pressure must be mounted on you. The Igbos, even though we say Igbos are whatever, but at least the Igbos in Ashanti region plus other Nigerians believe that, hey, Charlie, we are here to do our job. Oh. This Igbo man, blah, blah, blah. Charlie, we want to disassociate ourselves from him. And now, if you are a good man and you are sensible enough, the right thing to have done was to go and connect yourself to the Igbos, not even the Nigerian community in Kumasi, and go and do your right thing. What did you do? Even your money that you want to, as it were, to drop in there as your condolence to Asantene, you said they should write it in the name of the Igbo king. You rascal, you crook. You're not a good man. You are evil. You are evil man. He said they should write it in the name of Igbo king. Now in Ashanti region, you are writing Igbo king. On one hand, no, I'm the leader of the Igbos. Which one should we take? Now me, I'm even confused. But tonight, folks, he's not on my bill. On Friday, however, we shall respond in full force together with some traditional officials who suddenly have, positioned themselves as the spokesperson for Chukwudi over his establishment and all of that. Yebenya tama mano. Okay? And then only me bill no so. But you person ye mano, you didn't say me to a shaping your argument. Chukwudi, you see, look at our dear Nigerians no more yet. Chukwudi has become, now this is the word, before I forget. Chukwudi has become so much obsessed. The word is obsessed. Chukwudi has become obsessed with the name called Ghana and Ghana. Why? What's wrong with you? Look at what some of you, these Igbo people, you are doing all back in Nigeria. There's another man who has built what? Let me call it the Nigerian way. Palace. Another Nigerian man has built what? Palace. Not palace. Palace in Lagos town, Lagos. Hey. Meanwhile, the Lagos is for what? The Yorubas. Why do you go to Lagos to build palace? Now I've heard my friend Destin Omon. Bro, Destin says what? Look, they cannot blame Ghanaians. It is the Nigerians who have cooked this fire for Ghanaians to throw it at Nigerians. Said by who? I'm quoting Destin Omon. And Destin, you are right. Bro, you are right. I'm not against you. Trust me, I'm not against you. You're a young man. We are all young people. But look, let's say it and say it right. Regardless of all, whatever I've heard you say, you are right. And some of you should direct your anger at this very self-style, king or whatever he called himself. And there's a history before Chukwudi became what he claims to be today. There's a history. On Friday, we'll walk through all of that. Well, tonight we are learning. We are learning tonight that the New Patriotic Party has vetted all the 5 contestants vying for the flag bearership, of the party. Yate enra parties ne nipa numni na ekoveto me yehwe na 7 previous obi adwene ye adwuma obi adwene da ho kama omi na so ye mom committee lead party no. But tonight let's do something quickly. Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia has appealed to delegates to consider him as the option to lead the party to victory. He further stressed that nobody should be disturbed about party officials who have joined his campaign team. Bawumia say party ni die baby edure die jack onwa ye betum de nakọ ma 2028 nkunimdie NPP 4 dia sana Bawumia kan na Bawumia kasa nasem ne say ma obia ni areho me ni areho mentete opamocho obia owo ne campaign mu a otise sakrabudu ana otise kakaboto bibia wo ha wo no enhwe se nipa no kra o se menhwe se nipa no kra se nipa no kra de enhwe no hwo no nko a na to aba na fema na sa na Bawumia kanasa tie de Bawumia kan take a listen.
Me pese Obian who say, Mini Obian Niasemo. Mini Obian Niasem. Enti, Memma Obiti won't kotoa bam mammy. Me pese Obian who say, Mini Obian Niasemo. Mini Obian Niasem. Enti, Memma Obinti won't kotoa bam mammy. Ebia. Obi na order me campaign ni enim umpeno enti u say we wa ho amintuma Dr. Baumia pacho jaino na betu mama why ai manu panu tun chen na betu abano emmami
why nim no mo campaign mu a Baumia se me enhwe sa nkrofo no aden utumi say Baumia so are obsessed. Hey, Alhaji Mahamadu Baumia, why you obsessed with power? Salemo anto ama papa obewu. Semensra de Srema Ghana delegates no zemiyere I don't know. Another contestant, Brian Echampon, has thrown out some explosive remarks suggesting that earlier contest which brought Dr. Mahamadu Baumia to lead the party, he did not contribute any funds toward his flag bearership victory. Hey, assembly Ko Brian so say hey nyabotre wo kra 2 minutes the man na no kra no wo ntua dama e was 2 minutes obedi no o say Dr. Baumia ntua dama nyame na me kon Brian e can asem say listen to him.
Dr. Baumia's primaries in 2023, he didn't bring a penny into his series. I paid every single penny for him to become flag bearer of this party. He didn't pay the penny. He didn't pay a penny. All the constituency executives, everybody collected how much? No, the primaries 2023, the dollar. How much did you collect? Everybody collected $1,500. Super delegates. Yes. Kusasi for any man this for omu problem. President Kufuano, Owini NPP vote Kusasi. Owini NPP vote Roma proceed. President Kufuor, Owini NPP vote Kusasi. Owini NPP vote Roma proceed. And it's a sense of college rank of me doing. I am a Fabako and Yapa. And in 2024, about 1 a quarter, a free OT, equal upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's a woman. And you are a victim of circumstances. It's not your fault. Time may not anything. But we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have one fight for him, making us solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the opposition because of this matter. You know, it's a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions. The Jimmy can say you're property here. And you've got money. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. Me, I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So my election, my election, and can't say that the papa, and you can't point out fast one. The boy, but my election, you would have been and we are a political party. You say, you have got Tamarinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, that is what we want to do.
Jack, I didn't know who are you pa earlier contest which INCMP, but former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia has apologized to Ghanaians, asking for forgiveness for the mistakes made during their time in government. Bawumia si yemfa womo boni nchewom. Saying or kana na dien so no maye dia ba asemo a obobo bo nipa bebre disutin say party no mpanyimfo we nam chief executive dien nam na asefo we dey take us okay listen to him.
Yetu abayewie ye research ewie yenim say aban ene ye party ye infomso bebre ewo ye governance no mu niema wo ha afise ye beye yanye ye mebi tu wo ho a ye ya anka ye hu from the background so a ye enti mejina ha ye nyina ye ka ho bi vice president, ministers, MPs, board chairman, appointees ye nyina ya ye from so pacho mon fan che why mon fan che ye nyina ya from so mon fan che na yesua ye lessons nyame adom ena mo de franka ne hyemensa me be ye president embasabium ye belle ni ye lessons mon fan che embasabium
mon fan che saith the former Vice President Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia. The former Vice President, with respect. Ediye na maye, muye den. Alex, una war party me. Ediye pa na maye Bawumia kasa asemwe. Na wo sre, o se mo fan chewom, who in particular, we NPP to kwase ya dey so wa appeal o se fan chewom.
Mia.
Yeah. Stay there. I'll come back to you right. Make a short break. Me ba. Ghana Speaks Extension. Of course, Alex Tete, CEO of Cytech Security, takes over your screens. I'll be right back. Great. We are back, and of course, this is the Frontline Ghana Speaks Extension. My name is Kweku, and I'm your investigative journalist tonight. My guest, Alex Kweku Tete, CEO of Cytech Security, and also a member of the NPP, a man of many parts. Ghanaian actress, Ama Pedina Mreku Oshe program. Ama, shout out to you. Yes, Ama Pedina Mreku Oshe program. God bless you for watching the show. Now, Ghana Speaks Extension tonight, of course. We are going to be joined by, of course, I've introduced Alex Tete, CEO of Satex Security, as we delve into all the developing stories surrounding the new patriotic party's internal, preparations toward electing the party's flag bearer. Alex, you should be a Nyoma Kosofa. Enra, party in Penny for Echo to 2 minutes. No to 2 manums will be so arguing with the home. Now, Bonnie be a new problem new. Any other Alex, yesterday now.
Mengas also saying yesterday.
Yes, that's how yesterday.
Focus you now.
Yeah. Bonnie will trim me.
Also the police if which channel.
Yes.
What I say? What's in some fita or when she understand it. Bonnie. Go ahead. Well, go ahead. Now we're coming.
Crystal, why am I into me doing? Yes, I know.
And a bed. Hey.
Now, who vetting is saying?
Oh, vetting. He bow me a coveting.
Yes, bow me a coveting. I'm busy a chess admiral. Guys, maybe you don't already.
You are Kennedy, no?
Maybe you don't already, Anna. Great. Yensha about me, brow Corvette, and Yensha said, now procession it is saying, take a view of this, guys.
This is crazy. See the crowd. Nice one. Woo! Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. See the crowd. Hey! This is crazy. The crowd is crazy. The crowd is crazy.
This is NPP. This is NPP. Papa, former Vice President Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia call party headquarters of Vetina Sakra Budu no concert no ade yehu ewo hono. Alex na uhun is saying but I'm so what scripture be our person okay
anti amon nto so na yenka
scripture no are you ready now guys? Okay, yeah, the better so bad. Minkayana said.
Yes.
O say, Minkayin free him for no.
We cry in this.
Until Minkayo.
Echo.
Na di intina scripture we now de be ye.
Say, Nana Komia, Akam bibi. O se o mo Dawson Bawumia ho nipa no. O ma hwepu nipa ni.
We cry scripture ye fa na free him for. A verse be. Okay, more fast scripture into screen is when down or say. Or what king on his way to war with another king will not first sit down and consider whether he can engage with 10,000 men. Offense. Luke 14:31. Sorry, that's Luke 14:31. It was Luke 14. Yes, of course. So I say. Or what king on his way to war with another king would not first sit down and consider whether he can engage with 10,000 men, the one coming against him with 20,000. 32 also, and if he is unable, he will send a delegation while the other king is still far off to ask for terms of what? Peace. Oba Judges 7 was it. So Gideon brought the men down to the water. God. Oh, scripture way.
That's it.
Judges. Are you serious?
Oh.
So Gideon brought the men down to the water, and the Lord said to him, separate those who lap the water with their tongues like a dog from those who kneel to drink. And the number of those who lapped the water with their hands to their mouth was 300 men. All the others knelt to drink. Then the Lord said to Gideon, with the 300 men who lapped the water, I will save you and deliver the Midianites into your hand, but all the others are to go home. Some of guys are scriptures now. Ebra Gideon and Israelites no ko and to konomukudru in Siona no hono, and from the mounts of Gilead. Was it Namudru in Siona no one ma edu mano be bon Siona mono. Or Yakupon man 2 scenarios. Or say and to kwana mokona, a soldier for no mokona. Say beya obehu one more. One more apabene na one more so ebekun to kwane niema mienu besi. The omode ordenen sa ebesa nsuo no anom no. Ewo ho. Ena de ono so de nanu nyina bebo nsuo no se wo nom no. Eno so nti Yakopon separate a soldier for no ma Gideon ehu wo nom a so no omko se wo mo de wo nsa ebo nsuo no mu enum ne sei no. Omne Yakopon edo omo yede edi ne chi ko. Asem no. Na asemi kyerese and say one nipa dodo ediba wo mi achi no yewura your friend say papa ya mbo ndin sisi ekura nana komia ekoka wo obi show so say nipa na edi wo machi no mo doson I see eno na ene ba wo mi akofa le okovetin ya ene ye me ya chiri Kennedy kura video hu hia se me because ono ankasa we take position no already. Here, in Kofu edi ba omi achi nyina no. Kennedy Kofu edi omechi no. Omo de omo nsa ne sensuo e na omo nom. Kofu edi ba omi achi no. Omo de omo no e na akobutu nsuo mu na omo no. So comedy omo. So comedy omo. Ti omo nom nsuo no e ma afi. Omo mmere. Omo men e na nsuo ne so fa wo. Sisi so ba omi anti ya che ne mrantie 9. Sisi omo wo try. Ya che ne 8. Ono so Bank of Ghana sika ani e die gu sa box na Bank of Ghana for sika me refi box e hwan na wo kan ba obi a di na odi na chi no the club ni no superintendent bi onu na di NPP for ni post for ntro kire e friends say IGP ba ko no e friends say sa IGP within in e friends say dampare sa ko ano omo ba no mo information bia police form penny form information breba wo me a na ko ano wafa fun no afre dampare no aka kire no ni dwuma no odi ano ono na omo ko inveni ni fie wo amasaman a sika bia Bank of Ghana for sika ba wo me aid no well ye nim for sure says asem no a public domain yeah we disassociate so we issue a disclaimer say na case ba wo me cases no egumi trank mo our disclaimer on that mo ni disclaimer na o man kasa o mbo mo ntime fema na sankofo we nyina no omo na ama baomia ene wo sese wo pa chewa ntime nim se ni aid ni de no na wo pa ho chewo okay se ye ko hu Bank of Ghana for sika wo post ni on police superintendent ni pay nenu 6,000 akoso na 5,900 and something wa tofie ewo aya your friend say easily gone bia na ojebosan yo posini yes you superintendent you e pay nu 10,000 COP kura for 10,000 and ojebosan o no o wi e na no to no hefa aya easily gone osan hoshu e na amasaman osan wodan wo Kumasi osan wodan wo Tamale na obi a yakohu Bank of Ghana boxes e wo ni fie nti say eno no opache wama ni aid na
me pese mi hu
obobo ni pe breeding chief executives municipal
na chief executive minister pacha o ma no de obra so dan ko akufo ado de wo baaye no na ne wo dide hu kakra wakɔwe no ɛno ho na wo pacha wo na ze emu ne
hu ne se free wa enu free wa we ba beje
wo na de wo
nyam bi sonko
o de nyam na ba onko owo chopa onko boko no onko gina ho no se 24th month ye kubi October 24th 9 o'clock in the morning Baumia ne ma elukota no efa afregas wan ohene no e de ne call boko e di problem we na ba that date ne so na yes na do e wo UK enti o mara no meka nse yen Ghana for say ade ameye no ama boko ne kusase no amfa hojo amba enti menu no bokofo na yiri wo na wo hwe ya ama saa nneoma we nyina me ye wan tumifo ene siye nti na yiri ukuro mo hene na yiri ote ho webese ono otwen na odi ohene ne ba na di issue wo yesi na nkofo ato nti eno ho no wo pa chaw na se eye nie ana se jojo tibo sudan na okobugu ye no tumi kakra ye de ma no
basa asan wate ho asem si eruli
ya wuli sa judge no apiko judge no na asem ni po anya ntentente wo si onye interested with asase ni wherever ni interest ne say adenti na wo ma judgment awale sem kura no ye ware na ye we di kuni complain ba ese se we nso e ma kwan na we be kan de to ma we be kan de na evidence no we nso am kan de say judge no oye fulani ni o oye fulani ni judge no
oye fulani ni a
eno no me say oye fulani ni to di ma wom na e ko apiko na apiko to nso say
entimi ka so di ma wom
na wani amom ke ko budan ya ma judgment ni akobu dan na edien
who say judgment bi bae
na ntidien na odi kobu dan no eye verdict verdict no mo say ano de ko appeal no ma wuri say so far as I am dance for we kwan no mo kon masam ni ama we kwan no man kon masam no
ye de ko appeal this time no dey see
oh ya de ko appeal no mo de ama ese omuntua 56 something 58 million Ghana cedi omuntua man na dan 10 easily gone dan 10 na we say
do tibons dan Baumia nene yire no efo mutua saka
ombetua ne na konta no ombetua neska Baumia nya okro ma bi nie ombetua what talk as 300 car no
what is say no so you for no investigate
$70,000 per one it's 300 no o check here $70,000 $21 million
NPP ni saka no munya free here
say Baumia so no an toy say ye no de ba so nkofo eboa me no wait to 10 wait to 20 can I don't have any problem no say wono nkasa ono oba 2008 Baumia wanfa moto ba kumpa ama wanfa ka mienu ama 2012 Baumia wanfa ka ama wa ama ye ka ba ko ama mienu 2016 wa ama ka 2020 wa ama ka na 2024 so man ka 300 o check ni se ka $21 million tie nyina ye petition ko me amfra no wo from Bank of Ghana free Bank of Ghana 3-bedroom no timu wakanda no Bank of Ghana for fie
sure
eno omo de ma no eno po no ne ne yire ne mba no omo nkodan ni 3-bedroom
so hosa
eno wo se onu jai na adwuma ebe ye adwuma ma NPP na governance wo krom ha governor ben me for mu na adimra governance a ye start ye na ye mfanto so na mo hwe se governance wo krom a hwan na wanya Baumia access a wanya wo krom a sisi Baumia ko he ne dan wotemale ko he Islegon Baumia ne yire kura fie wo hu a wo yembehye wo ewo Islegon me ama sada ko
former vice president
yo mayate former vice president yo yate na kore chensom baby Baumia te wo ne wa chen bien na for wo na kore aye baby a MPP for call hotel ya ko meeting wo Alisa kore ni office na kore kuma se Baumia fie enne Baumia nya autonomous enya hoden abeka say onu free Bank of Ghana ne wo ye adwuma na governor fu free so okrom ha no ana your friend say enkofu abe vice president ye minimum capacity wo okrom ha abrante Baumia de sisi de am say committee me ase yewura Kennedy wan fa amanem so kwa kodopum na go
so far the intelligence on the ground any normal ye picking the race is between the two
sisi ne 67% na LGBT Kennedy sisi Kennedy atwam onam Kennedy nam 68 sisi amega say enti no Baumia na ayana tase And they say Canadian for vetting it to send MP, vetting on call the you. Just formality. At the send ye wako why MP. Na ye view vetting ye do call we acquire with the do call a friend say MP for no ever
Parliament.
And one no. And the vetting idea, almost me you be free man, the view a formality as all my. Saba me no so be meeti Mahama Amano 101. What's out here?
Sure.
See me a shot and case I free almost 4 no, almost 5 no. Nanke di omo tenase with vetting na Ghana for yehwe. Na yehwe because omo pass NPP die nanke yetie ba omo ase ne strategy a wode ba yenti bi da no. So what in some Kennedy can? Kennedy the only person as you see mama wade. Na man call for an infant.
Now, yeah. Odi we ne you know. Dr. Osei Duchum aka sembi.
Yeah.
Ono say tis asem ye no no say. Baumia wo na cha opa bia. On pass a cha no man Ghana for no. More for mon ka ho. Now, we so Venezin Brian Champon ono so video boy ono so ka say Baumia association with the Boko crisis made NPP lose badly. She said, "Oshe vice president here do more now for NPP no. Obi no party ne lose ya to that of South flag vice president in Ukraine on only hometown.
Kogu asem we yaka.
Omo can we just because of a more contest na na say just a
sanity. Kogu refi say be kan dey we wa. Me the documents bro ye be kan wa.
Yeah.
O refi. Now who collection na who Muslim no MPs makumako 40 di wachi omu nyina ye kramufo na ye collection ni wie ya omu nyina lusu na ka 7 pe nte wo be pacha wa sisi when there's a so panje won se kremoni bi nso ma me yesi menya video na ma kremoni bi nso aba se ba omi de wo kosoro ba fom se wo yenim ne de ma na won beto abetia na 1000 kremoni o Osan so your party penny, I think chairman has say something. I say I can get a video for you.
Yeah.
So what I say? Enti ba umi asem na ye kan bebre ni de. Me hu ne enti a why anxious ne me hu ma video yi. Me hu MP ba ko. Akoyo we yekro no kra nche ye beko by election. Enche kra. Ye kro MP. On kro ye yalefo. Wa no afa kojo pon
kuma. Men say ye beko by election. No.
Kojo pon kuma me respect no ena ensawo mo
MP by election.
Ne me bon pa say
no.
Kofi wa your friend Kofi ahenkura manfo. Wona ma no aso ne yem se.
The point is no.
Me say wo ya
men can say inti ebeko by election until adibu but who pre boniato no so that is wrong me eno no ntimi nya platform is so
okay me ebeko akoka mo nti give me
ye ntimi ka say
member of parliament o say enipa 23 omo 15 omo okọ parliament nso omie na no da o but ene de wanya wa babo
ni no issue ana
papa
die ndia
na o refisa akwa no
saying
Kofi over Zakwa.
No, dear, why you in particular.
Well, yes.
Many panel at the Boniato.
Oh, Kofi Ankra. Yeah, DC, no. Only DC, DC election, no. Oma nominati first round of normal coin. Me ankasa me handle this year omo ebeto abani na me handle o nsem ti omo break boys na to ama no because anaju bi atu no matu ka fi akra na mabana me nkofo na be meeting the second round no osafo manfo bai your friend say Eastern Region Minister set e bai Kofi Ankra no hwan omo nyina da na me say delegate ne ba ko a o yesi say on to aba no omo fe ma DC no mi gina ho me ko no nyame ya adom Mira bidi atuada roma me di convoy me di dispatch riding presidential we ne ba ko ne efi ha ko na me kodu ye no na me gina ho na me hwe o mkofo yi akoi me so mo bo boy na tietia no ma record sa video ni ato nti sa ko fumanfo ni ndi si de me respondo the same thing because onu ko fumanfo na nka me hiansa nka DC obesan ba biem o say on na ese se o ba na media massam nyina make catch delegates for the say Kennedy in Juma some me share da kwagu me busa watiefo no ene nkofo wo Ghana ha say beka campaign no na for me so wonim say oye minister for yen ya ban mu no obi ka mo za amam force me mfa wumla
me kwaku amtie
na nka hwan
na me hwe na wo kan asa me kwaku amtie
wo na me ne wo kasa no
sesen
ohene ye koye dwuma ma ye wura Kennedy akaka kra bi wonim say oye minister of state
be me a journalist am ye
oye journalist na journalist ayam appointment bebre wo kuma
me hwe appointment your politicians
empase dwuma de ye gya ye o
da but me so me de
na bi enye ne sa kwakutie ne tie ne say adwuma de ye be ye na yanya sa ya bo Ghana fo abro sisi no ade ba ko de pa ne say Kennedy say oba or the billionaires obe raise billionaires ama Ghana billionaires 16 region 1 billionaire bi apie region ba kuma unim ne yeka unim 1 billionaire wo kro ba kuma region ba kuma unim ne mutimi ye na Ghana yesi billionaires ne yesi en also be raise billionaires ama party no raise billionaires ma party na NPP unim si eni billionaires mo won say your friends contractors are e wo ku fijobu ne Meripo mam ne ade na NDC fo ne raise o NDC fo
wo na no mobile mo adwuma sen
na me ken se free na wo nua so no is a businessman na utia say hwe Ghana Exim Bank ba bia wontumi ko gi sika yo mo twa na bo Exim Bank unim every
say sika ne dey pa na mo dey
ye tua wo port na no ma me nkyire Exim Bank raising sika ade om dey Exim Bank bia no duties ye tua wo Ghana ha nyina no 1% ene ko bibia ye de fa port bia takra de port en port bibia no 1% ene om de ko Exim Bank no om dis kan kwa no onye politician ye ma uska no obebre ye nkofo we ba de om nye ne sa wo qualify om be ma be ye nkofo de no om de ma politicians no obi age ne percentage enti untumi de ese wo ka mo siska na e ba na ho no ne e ba na ho nya sa na om gine so betua ne nyina wo ti ase na om de ma wo ti ase na asema make no Kennedy ba when instead of 1% no ye ni uluma be kasa no ye ni bia 5% na ko Exim Bank no dia so businessman kofo a e shipu ne man kofo ye importers e kra ne o mafia brochire ba aboso kanfo magazine fo enkofo ye import e meye kokwanso yi so I say obia say ye man say oh masa di 1 million Ghana na fa koye dwuma kra Exim Bank be ma e ho interest ne ye ketewa bi
nti no na fi na mo be draw sa policy no
wa draw ye ve no be draw me say Exim Bank no e ye bank no enye omo ngi deposit o
but some banks ya na magigi musika
na me say politicians no
wuntumi ne munya emene e dey asama be
e dey insist be ba ama all the businessmen Kennedy ne time no enye 1% e bi obeka say port nyumo omoye ho nyina duties na bia 2% and 5% enko Exim Bank ni enfen so businessmen ase no say obe raise billionaires no okofa ni sika ne dey raise billionaires no sika ne wo man mu so at senti taxes no enko phobia eye dwuma dada ate so obi wa boso kan
Ruby X what me ka Ruby my attention
ko phobia wa boso kan omo no esese ye hwe wom no ma dwuma no ejina ko phobia eyi magazine ko phobia okokompe so what say nkofo bi otudu nkofo bi wo dona nkofo bi wo mokola nkofo bi wo kanshi so what say eye Exim Bank for ne kana so masen na interest ne ye flexible mom no matimi abetua okwa no ko bia tumi ne Ghana ne dia ma no no so be raise billionaires no kwan be so no be fa so be raise billionaires no so what I say no ne expect ulman ne say o say oba 5 northern region no o di ne nyina fade na amasene ama no fato so ne hwe nwuma papa no obeye over 16.something billion dollars and you may import to the bank 2024 2025 to 2026 so what I say na Kennedy ba sa ne ma no o say ne ma na no say ye nkra bi mu mabiem emo ya nkra ma ebe ye we say enkuko funyi
because eno na mo parties ni na mo ba
every import no
this import driven economy
as I say so na hwe what I say eno ne ade a eye me how kese a Kennedy ya obehu say ono a wa promise Ghana for say obe make sure say ono oba that's it so what I say that's it so what I say enti yewura no o say me temale agina temale airport na mbusa no say na olma o say airport then na o be o say airport na isi temale no e be international airport kese every minute wo betia kikim na wo se okoboki na sa na tie de bia omo de saa niema no omo de fa niema so ho nam saa niema a omo de saa play no efa ne ye atosode ene ade e bia bayire na bayire ko na bia atosode nkruma meko we ni we ho saa niema ni nyina no every minute bia no omo be fa saa niema no efitemale e de akọ North, Emma, yen na yeden, amanfo farmers no, omenya ho benefit. Now one make sure say every DC biano, ebedo 1,000 acres. E di amount mine no. Now one DC you will 265 and 70 something. Na say obi e 1,000 acre. O ka che say ontimi emphasize o say o ka say would be feed the whole Africa. Na ye be dey wo say digital. Obi from economic to digital. Na digital na ye dey jejen. Ye pese ye economy no eye kama na economy no na dollar ba 4 cedi na obi ade nani wo okrom a na niam na ye import no hwe 16.something million dollars between 2025 year to 2026 na sa papa ne ba wo se within 3 years wo so only do say 4 years 4 years no eno de mene ni mi no te say na mbuza no kwame akompre ko say 4 years no obi make sure say 3 years or the all the system region obi build it factories in Kwan.
But when Timmy win a flag bearer shepherd, we na a dead dreams.
And no tin ye catch delegates ne say. Sisi and delegates no. Ne ekono ade ba ko pa da makoma so. Say delegates ni tie me na me sa da me sa yempom che woni say. Nipa na ombedi kwame akompre ko anim di sika na ko no. Say ye frɛ wom ade eku kwame akompre ko no on 2009 runoff. San omode ye no. Me ye no nam de case study. When so aye call back no. Kofo no ebia ye ma obi 300 Ghana delegates nan kofo na adi scan ko mako yi envelope na film no de 50 cedis agem. Enti me pai bone say mo be de mo se mo pe change say sika enya wo hwe.
Why say wo mo be jiska krat say na Brian e champ all king.
Brian de no Brian aye strategy bi ebi na mpese ye fa no. Brian trace kan men kofo no hwepo ma no mo kɔ ne ho bi a 3 days no ma da ho e bi a 2 days bi a 1 day na obi e kɔ 2000 sisi yen ye ranso aye koi
says can no de mom say me fan dey
ye de man asesa na adwen me se nkofo bi wo me se ma nkofo bi a me ne o makasa for delegates
omo pe entwaba
yeah
no mu yi di omo pe na esese mu di sika ewremu
oba ju sika da oni oba da no aju sika
because the interest of jiska ene
o de wo se obi en fa takare mi utunu mo de ntita akeka ne ope na wani na ho so sika ho asem na wo ka no filter za
sisi enye de yensumemu politics na ye wo Ghana na
yes inti no on Brian no onye de bet as a contestant ni na no mean so about because he say Bawumia no Kennedy a capture Bawumia side no so inti or ye show off or ba but den say obetumi penetrate nanso wama abano run of bebe me ye brand serious so winning politics there obeka say onye hwe is doing or chamber wo me aside no Canadian so de kakra ekọ because nkofo ni wo ha ne o makasa e na o magia tum nanso ebi mu frame ya oh my yemfa ma brand na makuma nam say adan oh hwe what dey akoda hotel ho o ma obi 2000 nam say wow enti e serious but me fear cry bad nkofo ebetimi edi ne kre ama Kennedy say one city na fa command delegates na wo de beko sa letter area coordinators no ne ade mpanifo no because ade no won kasa undimi fiscal nko that is a danger with ade amisro no
na mo ko wide na electoral college no eno no e favor obi as of now
oh no in favor obi ne omo ye ene de na nkanya sa na nka party ne pe no enso sa na omo ye no because omo take decision from Mesro the sa na omo ye no but no de ni nyina no embo ye hu say delegates no esese omo hia election kasapa because on say baby a delegates no na kra ha na hu ni sa ho kire ni ya be interiors no villages no masa o kire no 2000 na o kan bibia on te bi mo obeye na sankofo na nkese sanka obi e delegates kra kwakunka mzu say ada say oye professor oye vice chancellor oye provo oye ho ahwan nanka be we mu no omo metimi aka say omo mu manim ni ade no etese mi di ye bia ofom kakra enti no omo take decision no wo mra affect obi a wo kure mu na say we professor wan we are married to school kofu decision omo take no e kan
me sister be send a message Mrs. so say I'm picturing, or say, Kweku, your guest is very funny. I'm picturing Kennedy lining up his ministers every morning and giving them lashes. And also, a bit easy, sir.
Yes, sir. But obe make sure say, on say, I did dangerous, and say, so much and so call for a ba, a bemo senior me a dominate the abenuan manner, or see, thou best off them, no gun in India, best son of drink. A whole name de if you want son about billionaires, no. I'll show you mobana. So what I say, 2 year minister, or no wakano. Was a word I come no wound him the chamber. So what I say, now you find you. Obey me how I drink, or see. So, or no dear, year later, or no amount of time, so no shower, Obacono, so nimza. Intino, make sure say, Mona Mubebana Bemuno, Mube any quite different, yes, sir, Mubebana Jin di morning. Now, Muye ni to send your Muye, a Juma pa Edeman and Adwan can be news you. Eduma bia
he accuse him say make banks Numa banks Ghana for
enuma ne de be banks nkan kwaku e mo so da banks de ma me kan sam kwaku me say obi a diploma me chiro say banks no na e wo life support no in the motam $60 million de kwa American for say na aba say o mu bibie
Heritage Bank and so $60 million.
Banks ni nyina na da life support so BOGD sika akotum no o sika sa 400,000 ya ji o ma enkofo deposit no efe checks kwa emuntimi ntua o muntimi ntua no ne asan so ayede na BOG asan di sika ba o ma o tua sika na o ma san fa kira koyi checks no so what I say ensara so mli betua enkofo checks no o munye ni za o no ma san koyi sika no e ko so san more than 3 omo ya ne say omo be we say bank list ne nyina wo life support obi obeka che obi Ghana fo ne review asem me say call for the checks kwa omo ntimi ntua na BOG asan fiska fofra kwa ma omo enti no mo take Bank of Ghana for na fi Bank of Ghana ho tete omo enti
so documents we na woka ho asem.
Thank you enti hwe na bo chiri na men kire wade a Kennedy ba beye afa nyama we
hu of Ghana according to also then couple with urbanization and growing middle income workers, a demand for processed food and healthy heart products over the last 10 years, according to the FAO 2023 report on sub-Saharan Africa. The per capita consumption of most staples in Ghana has increased by 100% in the very last 10 years. The country has been importing most staples with hard and foreign reserves to feed the growing youthful population. Okay, it makes sense to me though. To ocean maybe to say population over 34 million deco consumption about poultry now ocean meter. Let's say sa ayi na no ayade ani na ne ebe local generation.
Yes, nti we mu wo ho a ebe de na dollar na ba fom. Wo hu niam nko a poultry nko hu niam ye import de ba.
Tomatoes. You see sa niam we na nipa.
We nyina na compre ko se ye be ye wo kuro we mu. E wo mu na ye nkra mabie.
O ka asem bi na sa asem ne minim so da so gina so a. Okotu, one of the campaign message ahead of. Okotu fence General Kutu e champion.
Yeah.
A Konya Kutu
MMDC
the economy.
And
after so
we know 1,000 acres.
The Ghana's economy still continue to be an import driven. Minim leader Obabe Sisansa
Sano. Na ya kanontiana. Kwa me champion na be sano. So what I say? Enti we no say ye import so anema we maybe ma dollar na ye de be ye den.
Me no ya adwene say dollar ni America na wo tuo no.
You best stop on one time. Dollar no me say akompreku ebema dollar na bafo wo de obi a we businessman bia no on count from ene kopim se wo be hu se akompreku awini se dollar ni timi dwane kosro bia ma ene wo ntie nkankra se yakasa bia because enyuma no neoma na wa hyehye no I sit down with the man 101. So what I say and me busa no because okokasa edi amano enti die na e kire se ubetimi aye because so wo aban mu oni om ne nama all these years so what I say but e wo ye ne e wo me no enye baako na compare ko no me de me mpaye no say kan bia no kofo e be criticize wo na ban mu no obetie sa ne oma no na ne ye de komana na ado a wokoka pe abugina pom mo nyina ye we omo ye galamse ni bi ayi e friend say Lord Komi baako no
wo mu nyina say professor
Messi wo munyina ene akwana mobile so be deny break je Ghana no friend say no ye security head of security ma Nanado we no baako no friend say Captain Koda
omunya din wo document but ena make say omunya so be deny
wo din sam komanda na wo be ka kire wo say wodi asema ko Nanado be mo wo say kofa evidence bra enti asodin na ma sa ne ma wo nyina si yo kofa evidence bra the so ko ka say ni minister bi ye
galam videos be ready guys me videos na ready na
me call for fansuo no ni nua ni nyina be kire no wo
mama me first video na me ma Alex nhwa de bi wo quick let's watch this video na Alex mama comment on it. Take a listen to this.
Yoko, please. I saw the Omonton Sanfro.
Video be from you, Nemum, and then sons in the Demico court. What's my question after Mute? What is it? $6 billion. Yes, software. And the Demico court. What about a show of record to? Maybe they are all the Mako could now have them company.
Now, okay.
Not that no, they are public knowledge.
Now
public knowledge. Now,
evidence
was turning case. And I'm the case here, you come with you. You buy a bedroom. Batman, a car, and you. Oh, I mean, you have them, you will be the public matter. And the United discussed it. They were from here. Yes, discussed.
What can't you look at now? No court.
I don't know, Minia. And there's something, move patch on my men.
Nipa ya the oye intervene kwabna wusu but nipa na one na kasa na say wo monkopa chairman no NPP Paul Yando me sure say be mu nim
officer
is a communication officer ma NPP Ashanti region adentina
jimie
no men kasa we
jimie men kasa mcho na akwa we interview
monkopa chairman
ontumi di nkwasa semu nyina ono wakogina ho eno one merakaboajo makobu nsuo na NPP kuru sini ye galamse ye kan no finse omo na egu na nado aban no na ukoka na nado safa evidence bra na minim se nana ebi abire ma ye nkotam bire mu no ni nnua na ewo mu nyina ene de abaju bira nsa na wagedi onim nneoma na ye de pushima olma no ukoka safa evidence bra ontie na mo di 8 years eye nsuo ni sa no so obi mfa 8 months as 9 months on fenye ni ye on penny for ye galamse ono na Muhammad declare state of the emergency na bi ko wura mu bia nka esenka nsuo pra na obedura senka omo boni to because omo nyina no mo ye galamse sa na bi na waye se futu ze na ntwi onyem no preku no so sa kwa we omo nyina no mo be go aban na go party no fi because party no mo be G seat 169 seat and I'm obeje mo free so no na seat na 87 na wo say NDC omonya den omo ba 8 months nti omo sesansu no mo nkofo no mpanifo no nkofo etwa president ho ahia ni nada omo ye galamse
8 years
yes.
mo ba abonten ko mo free abem kra na fi yes mo declare state of emergency kra manye
na
akufo adanye
state of emergency
yes John Mahama so ye
ntimenye ma onye state of emergency no kwaku uduma mo dem ya uduma de kro
a lot goes into it.
Debbie stop that
but insuo ni say
insuo dey say
say they declare forest woni na as a national security zone
yade a emra wo ho
pending
state of emergency omo start iguma we ko 15 years we ko 10 years mama wese menya lord no kra dia mawa kwaku dia na woke emra wo ho a ye betim di omo aguma ban na eyi na ni say onye ho adwuma na obeye ho bibia enkasem be na woken we kwaku abani na nya na dwen se obefi wo muntia na nkaye na we ko 10 years we ko nipa 50 gram say nipa 100 kwa enka ofin se nko mbeto aso aye ne omuyi
to meto aso aye
de omuyi nko nye ade ne ikunye nyina enso enam nkofsisi aban we kura waba no eyi empenifo asojafo empenifo ne aban mu empenifo no omunyina wo pit I quiet se ne na do ye na bio so what is the impenifoɔ ni nyinaa wɔ pit nti wokɔka wo wura fi sɛ wo show so na me John Boadu kura benya tawa so what I say but ono de say ne wonye bi no mu yusu ne din ono se om de ne ba chairman na ebeboa nyesa ayentimi 188 ana mo de 87 ye di kotu agye ye nyankofo a omo aben omo politics no apart from John Boadu mo level no
my video we na hwe enso in the course of week here the enso akos still on the belt of the NPP guys video na ready am from take a listen hwade a one more call mountain so kokoye watch this. Video na me mama Alex ama comment on na yahwe say no so legitimate say ye hu MPP for so mokoye sa na exactly what the MPP no call for all can we enter and person this video no channel na mo hwe and then is my video ready guys and then yenhwe na Alex mama in a comment on then of course we have to wrap up on this Wednesday edition of the Frontline folks. Mamenshe want to okay, I will send a message to say Bawolaya apologizing to who? We don't need him in the presidency again. What kind of desperation is that? Ken all the way. Awo is Awo the cousin of former President Adodankwa Akufo-Addo and Awato sa message you know. Okay. In the course of the week, you know, something happened on the streets of Accra, the capital of Accra. What happened? Adibiko, so take a listen to this. Great. On Monday, the MPP hits the street of Accra in demand of what? One person is you know, so initie galam say bibia. In fact, I don't have time. There's a funny video behind me. One demonstrator, besides the day they were best street so. Or say circle overhead, nipe guasie bebre, numni ade, and say nipa gu circle honey ade. Or no can demonstration we home. See, Alex is making a point to be about blaming the MPP for not to go. So therefore, maybe there's a quick demonstration. I'm okay. Justify na ukubi anase wan kubi.
We na me pedi ama.
Ukubi na wan kubi.
Media ni ama sa de me na kubi. Now we get Accra youth or your friends youth organizer. Salam. Wo unim se wo kruma. Ene nipa won kan wa ban aba 8 years. Greater Accra na wo. Say wutimi. Ye nneoma ekoso a enye nyina no wobetimi aba bonten no ama mpa MPP no me nwanwa na MPP me hwe so the best lesson MPP for na omo from the party ni mu nyina eno me MPP for down follow wokoka omo se
really
what kind of tribe omo nyina kire say omo se kwaku me no tie am kan sam kiro se me ye obone ana ye mbone a
yeah
acha me hia na me no ka me bia wo de beje me o sana akan for no but won yenti a isremu ntokwa na ntimi ntwada no se me na me kun wo papa na se wo akola be 10 years 5 years a unya benya 18 years na wantimi ankoku nipa ni bia na wankoku nipa ni bi wo isafie wa awale kore ma anwale te so unyanya be ma enti omu sanati o enti omu ntokwa no ho na wo ka sankade enti na bukusa asiri we no enkade na wo havu we no se me na meba be ye obone a esese akola ketu e mema nketu e wo fi na hu ne na omo ye oboko omko omku mema no omu nkumba uyo ba yibeja ba man nkete kura no ye ekeli omu nyina enti se for taking decisions be affect you no moon baby free. So what I say, enye kura to say me omon fansho mutim say woman organizer and kro ye no mom for position be mom biem. Bad. I'm telling you because lima in time me kai pa sasa to usumoni ade ne time no omo kan bi say omo kwa aba na em say one of omo onwi ni no say oba ko be sun sa me offer say asema ulima wi ni no na no mo omo so omo wo idin bi a omo de frɛ papa ne gan name na te say osun say won wi ni aba no na te say me no mi no ya damfo no tapo no ka che nse ja nyome mudu ni ele so ntafo ya no mfanko ni 2 years kra no mutu be fa free le mindset no how we ye akania de a wo betimi de ache no omomunim giveness no omonim ye enu ntina so up to now intimi develop no omonim ye
sa demonstration omokoye
emfaso bie ni demonstration we so we ye demonstration any nkamudi ye demonstration nkawo as a youth organizer na nkawo call round with Greater Accra edi nkofo di wachi say NPP baby ye du ne du momonti e pachaw meme Greater Accra youth organizer chaw panam denam wa anya bone a wo na wo ya bechew
enti che baumia be strep on the faction omo so nto aso saza na opache
yes say baumia on the faction ne de wan fa kwan papa so omo ko to no
yeah
ene ba bonten say say yewra NPP amanfo buofu amanfo akoma say inti momfa so na momfa nye chopa se ma anye nioma yi ebie nipa anka mo gina nipa 5 yi ba o me afre obia 9 no kra no mbro 5 na nka de o maka ho ba bia mo nyina be gina platform so no ma pa ho chew se no ya ntoto nioma yi ye nyina ya gitum enkofo bi wo ha se NPP for come na so ekopo mo chew amanfo invest $1 million sika kese o mo from bi ma titu ti se ba o me o friend was you my brother it's not my presidency. Let me quote one person name. Professor Kwame Jai. You said sika kese ono ani driver and no dane no. Ono ni ho hin nkofo e take ba omi oba omo ni baby free. Ba omi a ne driver no de ne man nanado. Ode ne man nanado no. E na asatam na fe no ma fa ba omi afoforo. E na nanado nso de driver no e ma ba omi a. On ye second driver ba omi a chief driver ne deputy me achimni a wabeboa wo dey drive you from opposition to unya aban no wo ba aban mu no wapam no ya papa na ba wo na ase abepacho more than 5 times
yeah
professor wo wanje nto wo mra wo nim se wo papa yi wa boa wo ba wo mia nene waka akire me akani se e wo isi se eyi wo yento aba ma wo ba wo mia wo nim ade e friend fache be wo pese de bi obi ye wadoye but wo nim se ne ye de ade che. So what I say?
When name said the idea check, guys, maybe now a bit. Of course, my guest I'm nene be din komo. Alex Kwekutete, a CEO and Cytex Security, a man of many parts, and also a member of the NPP. And of course, your guess is as good as mine. Say within the contest in the blog, and here from Ujina, you can see clear say Ujina baby, Ujina papapi, and doing all of that. Yeah, and second, the rest of the spokespersons in the Binzua, almost a better on craft from. So most of them medimo candidates and come on interested in America. We are gauging the space bit by bit. I come just about 4 months, maximum of 5. So Mokokuhi flag bearer. We don't know how things will go, but of course our eyes are all on this very developing stories right now, folks. But then we'll see, and of course I'll come your way on Friday. Friday, we are really going to do some very serious exercise. Papa.
Last word the moment.
Na enyomato Alex my last word ni akotam na so kra.
Yeah. And see delegates e pamocho. Na edru no munim say see the mama ye dwuma no de ama ye rakane de wie. Monhwe som a wasom ama Ghana. Na monhwe niema a waye e de ama ikuruwi obi a watimi atam over $7 million. Esi kadio. Enye sika ketwa o. E de ama say you obi yare a e beboa ye nyina. Monhwe na wo de ubia ufin se ye masika na wenye bi ana we no wo de me ankasa mechim de me na matudwa se frɛ obi wo Kennedy side no yem fum so bi a ebe hawa ebe ma beka se nipa we ho yin ti me nto aba ma Kennedy a ebe ha adwen a me so wo frɛ me a me na ma ye 02082523447 obi a ye welcome obi a betim ne Kennedy anante or you're ready for anyone.
Good.
To delegates be a will be an so, but more than say, memo be and for be another. Montra Bamosi ye change. Some more per se, MPP Boamo dia, and your moon say, or no dia, will be a DDB.
Good one.
Into Abano.
Obia DDB. Folks, the Obesia, Yankopon Yadoma. I'll come your way Friday. Of course, I've given the indication why Friday is going to be a special edition. My name still remains Kwekwana. Folks, guys, of course, Ruby X up there, Echo Besmark, and of course, online editor Keynes. And so did the magic and the great guys, executive producer Yao Yamba, Omina Joshua, Omina Shema Nema Kukoye, Enoch Kofi Edri, and then Kofi Ansan, editors at large. It's a program where that's what the YouTube open repeated na edaho ko na kokoshe ohwenswa fema unebe na unebe susuntumi eden onhwe as far as the NPP flag bearership race contest no eye concern yegeji tonight. Yesterday omoko vetting bibia kokama. Tonight we've looked into all of that and in some candidates and omo ekeka and how sense it will make to you and I as far as votes and air concern. My name remains Kweku Anan. 8:05 p.m. definitely will be here to finish the weekend frontline. Up next will be class news, followed next. Bye for now.